Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. Special edition sauce, man. I'm at the desk. I'm gonna take advantage of things that I got going on right now. Being child free. Um, so I want to come on here tonight and touch on no jumper. Um, Adam 22 has invaded NYC. I want to speak on that. Like I said, I'm going to be making a major um real life boxing announcement soon. So I'm not really, I'll put out boxing content, but we're expanding. Um, so I'm not gonna really be trying to cater to the jealous fans of boxing YouTube like that anymore. It's all about expansion. Just continue for the boxing community. Just continue to keep ignoring real growth. I got a fighter sign. You act like y'all didn't understand what that was about. I develop young talent, but I'm going to be making a real major announcement real soon. And, it is what it is. Stay over there, right? But I want to talk about no jumper. Adam 22 has invaded New York and he's running around, and all of the gangsters, the underworld guys are excited. Um, they can't wait to get on camera, right? These are supposed to be underground guys, right? Underworld type of individuals. But the moment Adam 22 pops his head out, um, these guys can't wait to get on camera, right? And I want to just show this real quick, right? I want to pull it up. Here's some of the clips right here. Adam 22 comes to the Patterson Project. That's in the BX, right? These guys, the gang members, the Bloods, and the Crips, right? Love to be on camera, certain people's camera, right? Can y'all see that? Yes, okay, y'all can see that. They love to be on certain people's cameras, right? Now, if you or myself or other media type of individuals attempted to do some of the things that Adam and No Jumper are doing, you might get violated. You might get ran up out the hood. They might say, "Yo, what are you doing?" Yada yada yada. But like I said, Adam is up there documenting, showing this, and guys, it's like we live in a time where individuals are so thirsty, literally thirsty for attention and clout. And a lot of times that clout and wanting to be viral or internet famous clouds their judgment. Now, these guys are online on no well a lot of like I'm gonna say social media influencers. These guys will sell their soul to be on No Jumper. And if you think about No Jumper, this is no knock on Adam's brand, it's a big brand. To me, um, and shout out to OG Percy. I seen OG Percy said this about called him a slave master, racist, right? Because he called OG Percy a crackhead. Good comeback by OG Percy calling him a slave master. He keeps the niggas around him, which he does, right? But if you look about the brand, right? LA, basically he gets a lot of the gang guys, the gang cultures to come on, and he kind of exploits them. And now he's in NYC, and I was looking at some of the content, like I said, and I was like, damn, niggas really be just so thirsty for the wrong attention. Now, if you know, you know. When you go around the hood, or what we like to call the red zone, or neighborhoods where illegal activities are taking place, These guys, the moment you try to pull your phone out or you go live or you got a camera, these guys might even want to get at you. Like I said, they might want to take your camera, rob you of your camera. But let Adam, who to me, like I said, the whole Big U thing and Brick Baby and damn, I'm drawing a blank right now. But the other dude that's in, he got indicted too. In that, man, these guys were all on his platform, man. It was Brick Baby. Damn, what is Loose Cannon? There we go. Yo, you would think guys would learn, like, man, these guys are sitting in a federal indictment right now. A federal indictment. But yet, you guys are so thirsty to have this guy all in your business. All in your business. And we're going to play a little bit of that, man. Like I said, I'm going to stay on for a little bit. You know, we expanding the content. But if you look at this, this is crazy. Like Bobby Schmurder, right? Here's Bobby with him in the hood.
Adam, what up? What's going on, man? Be outside. This is what y'all talking about, right? Yeah. Say what up to the game. Yeah. We on the turf. You know what? You know what? You know. It's with that, nigga. Yes. We ready. We ready. Nigga, welcome to the neighborhood. Figure my shit out when I threw that up. Yo, Richard Fame. Hey, Richard Fame. Paparazzi watching. Yeah, I try to tell him. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, shut. Everybody on nigga. Yo. Hold on, we gotta go to the trap. Come on, we gotta go to the trap. Nigga, we outside. What's up? We outside with it. Hey, you already know what it is. Talk to me, kid. This my guy who brought me to the hood. Yeah. This my big homie right here. That's my big homie. LG, get in here. A lot of niggas want to race war. I'm so Johnny Christmas. What's the last King Phil. There's nothing. Adam, what up? What's going on, man? Be outside.
Now, when I see this, man, I'm like, come on, man. Adam really makes these guys get out of character, man. Who is Adam really working with, man? I was gonna title it that. I really was. I was gonna title it that, but I didn't want to, offend anybody. But it's like, yo, who's he really working with, man? Who's he really working with, man? And what is it about him that makes guys lose their mind, man? Lose their mind. Look, this was Brooklyn. Bobby Schmurder's from Brooklyn. This was Brooklyn, right? Now I'm going to show you the Bronx. This is the Patterson houses in the Bronx.
And all that. We outside. We outside. The big nigga. But you know, we outside, nigga. Huh? We active. Yeah. Shout out fucking Adam 22, nigga. He in New York, nigga. He in the hood. Yeah, he in the hood. Y'all niggas fucked up. Y'all fucked up. Y'all got my favorite guy out here. Hey. Yeah, we need a red shirt though. We active out here, man. We got some locs. We got some locs. We got locs for the locs. We got love for the locs.
Yo, let's go. Let's go to the
Nah.
Now you heard Adam, right? Look, see? Adam said, nah. Look, why are these guys going all the way out like this, man? What's up with come on, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. This guy brings the cameras out there. Like I said, any other camera crew, especially that looks like these guys, man. If you look like these guys that's sitting out there, you go out there with a camera, they're gonna say, yo, you the police. What are you filming for? What are you filming for? They be ready to rob you. They be ready to take your cameras. But these guys not only want to indict themselves, can't classify themselves. Come on, man. But who is Adam working for, though, man? He turned up on the West Coast. Now he's on the Big East, right? That was the Bronx, right? That was the Bronx, right? How many boroughs are there in New York, man? 5 boroughs a day. That's two of the boroughs right there. He was just in Brooklyn, right? I showed him Bobby Shmurda's from Brooklyn. This is Patterson houses are in the Bronx. That's the Bronx.
Put him in the grave on a t-shirt.
We on the East Coast. Yes. We in New Yiddy. Yeah. Patterson Project. Yes. Adam 22. Adam 22.
Put him in the grave, niggas eyes hurt. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt.
We on the East Coast. Yes. We in New Yiddy.
Yeah, this is nasty work.
Yes.
Man.
Adam 22. Adam 22.
This is nasty work, man. New York, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to do better. You hear Brownie in here snoring. You hear Brownie in here snoring, man. But damn, we got to do better, man. This isn't it, man. I think everybody was talking about Vlad TV being a culture vulture. I don't even think Vlad has took it like this, man. Adam 22 is on another level. But is it really him or is it us that we are so thirsty? And this is a bad look for New York, man. Like I seen other content creators speaking on this. What is it like? What is it about certain content creators that make guys just lose their mind, man? Like I said, I'm trying to think of a notable, content maker from the city. If you was to do this and pull up and be like, "Yo, man, I want to, go through the hood and show me the spots." Yeah, these niggas want to tell you that you are the police. They'll be like, "Yo, you're police, man. Who you recording this for?" But yet Adam comes through there with his crew and his cameras, and these guys want to act a fool, man. They want to turn up, man. They want to be active. You see, the one brother said, "We're active. We're active." Now, my whole thing is, who's this going? Well, once you put stuff out on the internet, everybody is watching it. But who sent Adam over there, man? Well, why? Who told Adam, "Yo, go round up the New York guys now"? Who told Adam, right? Real talk, y'all catching the vibes right now. Who said, "All right, yeah, you turned up the West Coast. Go to New York now. Let's see who goes for the bait in New York." He already ran through Brooklyn. How am I sounding to? I didn't even check the levels. Let me go over here. Matter of fact, I forgot all about Facebook. Let me set the privacy on the book so that everybody can see this. I don't know why my Facebook. I do know why, because I remember, guys were reporting my content over here. I remember. Yeah, matter of fact, I forgot. Yeah, I sound real good. We sounding real good. We sounding real official. But yeah, New York, we got to do better, man. We gotta do better, man. We can't be that thirsty for find true love for attention. But I'm gonna listen to. I want y'all to hear what some other content creators also weighing in on this as well. I want y'all to hear what they had to say as well. This guy right, I did something just came up on my news feed. This guy right here is one of the biggest YouTube boxing weasels. It's disgusting. How about them Knicks though, man? They stole one on the road, man. They stole one on the road, man. I'm gonna throw some basketball in here. Yeah, they going at my man hard. They saying he's real zesty. Cat, Carl Anthony Towns. He could be zesty. He could ball his ass off, though. But he is a little odd. Anthony Towns. He could be zesty. He's a little odd. He's a hey, right? He's a little hey, right? Yeah, damn, you hear this guy snoring? I put that futon in here, man. This guy, yo, Brownie, man, come on, man. We're on live, brother. Oh, we're on live, man. Have some respect, man. Be like Daffy. Daffy is quiet, man. This guy's in here snoring. You hear that shit? You hear that shit? But he's cool though, man. I let him rock, man. You in here snoring, man. You're turning into the ghost of Zeus, man. The ghost of Zeus. You know, he's probably grown. They say when your dogs sleep a lot, they're grown. So my uncle told me. But yeah, man, these guys are just thirsty to be on No Jumper, man. But let's listen to some of the other stuff that other content creators had to say about him pulling up to NYC. All right. Now, Hassan Campbell did a whole live show. I'm not going to go to Hassan Campbell. But he was on. Well, I skimmed through a little bit of his shit. But his live, he did an hour and some change. But he was dropping some gems on it. That's a little bit.
Y'all doing it, it's like, well, damn, we not looking at the same shit. It just feels like you're kind of on the verge of doing something crazy, and you didn't say it, but it feels like the suggestion is that maybe this is because of the stress that the big Eureka is putting on you, since you might feel like, since you were so wrapped up in so much of his dealings, that maybe you're next on the friend's platter. You know, like a bunch of Rich Homie Quan, and he's talking about how when Chris thinks that when he had to come to LA and check in, that it was like you and Big U sort of two men in the situation. He was having a conversation about checking in.
Man, yo, Adam is Adam the police? That's a conversation he had with Wack, right? It seems like he's doing a police investigation or trying to gather intel for somebody, right? But now he's on the East Coast in New York, and these guys are receiving him in open arms, wanting to show him the hood, show him where they from, the projects and the different places, right? Now, like I said, Hassan Campbell, many others are spot on, man. They are spot on. But my whole thing is, why do we always crash out for guys like Adam and Vlad TV? But just shout out to Vlad. This has nothing to do with Vlad. But when it's one of us, right, and we ask a question or something, anything that is classified or deemed to be like, oh, yo, you police, you doing the we will get that ridicule, or we will get that checked with that. But you hear this guy openly taking it there, man.
I was already up there having a conversation. But again, he pulled up. See, y'all got it. This was crazy. When it comes to me, you must seem to catch amnesia when somebody's telling the story. He said he landed at LAX. Whoever picked him up, whoever he was with, told him we need to go to Crashout High. He said, oh, okay, that's the blue side. So I don't know if Rich Homie Quan, I don't know. I didn't know him from there. I know really knew his mama. You were at the football game talking business with Big. No, we were in the parking lot having a conversation. He pulled up to check in. Yeah, well, you gotta remember, that ain't my neighborhood. Right. So he ain't pulling up for me. Hold up. I just wanted to stop it right there. Are y'all listening? Are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? Adam calling Wack out on his shit. And it's crazy how Wack is smart and knows how to answer the answers. So he telling them, you out there with Rich Homie Quan, and y'all making him check in. Black was smart. He said, this is not my neighborhood. So now when this
stop it right there. See what he just said? This is not my neighborhood. Going back to what I was just telling you. Why these New York niggas just show the Brooklyn, Bronx, past house? Y'all are so quick to have this guy running around your neighborhood. Running around your neighborhood and glorifying the things that you're doing in your neighborhood. Is that a smart move? Let that soak in, man. I'm going to grab my other Red Bull. While that's soaking in, I'll let a little bit more Hassan Campbell's audio play.
Conversation, he's distancing himself from the criminal activities that Big U was doing to Rich Homie Quan. He's smart enough to know what's going on, but other niggas wasn't smart enough to answer those questions. That's why niggas is in jail. But I'm bugging when I sit up there and I point this out. Like, come on, my nigga. Y'all niggas pick and choose. That's why I hate the streets. That's why y'all can have the streets. That's why I hate the streets. That's why y'all can have the streets. Because all these niggas that be running around talking about, they got all these street principles, all these hood principles, they liars. They liars. And then the crazy part about it is, I guarantee you, if I would have came out on the blocks, I'd have got fake daps, fake smiles, fake hugs. Because a lot of these niggas that you see that was on those blocks, they followed me. And most of them niggas won't even support my posts. Shout out to Shay Davis, man. One of the coolest niggas. He support my posts. A lot of them other niggas don't support my posts. And I show these niggas love. I'm talking about niggas that I show love to. Every chance.
See, he got a valid point. And that's why I tell this what I tell this. These niggas are crashing out for Adam. Why? We just seen his platform. Two guys that were part of No Jumper, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon was like an affiliate, been on the show a lot. They're indicted in a RICO indictment, man. And a lot of the information in that RICO, you know, when you watch the blogs and listen to the blog, a lot of information came off of Adam's show, right? With Brick Baby. They use a lot of that stuff that Brick Baby was saying on there and things like that. And you guys are welcome him into your neighborhoods with open arms. Open arms, man. Now, it's a couple of y'all in the building, you know, 1-on-1, you know. I don't really rock with the Twitch like that. I think it's called whatever that's called. But I just wanted to touch it. I seen it. I was watching it. I was like, yo, this is nasty, nasty work, man. Nasty, nasty work. Now I'm going to switch gears real quick. I'm not going to be on that long. I'm not going to do an hour. I went over to 20 minutes. I wanted to do 20 minutes on this. I did. I want to switch over to this. This right here had me laughing. And I'm definitely going to clip some of this up probably for tomorrow. But New York, man. Your guy just turned up, man. He did his thing. He did his thing. But look how New York is handling him. Well, like I said, I don't care if he's zesty or not, right? That is his preference. If that's what it is, that's what he's into. Men at film, right? He could ball, right? This is a new millennium. He could ball. What his preference is his preference. But I found this so funny. This was funny. Yeah, I did a lot of different joints. But, oh, that right there was hilarious. Sugar Free is hilarious. I'm gonna let this play. Hold on. This nigga is off the hook, man. Catch his energy, man. Real pimping ain't dead, man.
It's okay to pay me to fuck my bitch. To me. To me. Okay? This is fine. You don't come in like 10 minutes. $500? You're going to bust. Probably in 5. Bring my horse back to my stable. It's okay with me. What I look like just sitting here freezing on a bus stop with a bit. She fine in the butt thing. And somebody come proposition me. Excuse me, buddy. Do you mind? What the fuck I look like saying, no, I love her too much.
Yo, Sugar Free is crazy. Shout out to him, but yo, that had me dying. That took me back to Hustle and Flow. Remember that scene in Hustle and Flow? My man pulls up with the air conditioner in his car and he makes the white girl hit a ball. That was Sugar Free right there. You heard what he said? I'm sitting at the bus stop freezing. And you pull up like, hey, buddy. Shout out to Sugar Free, man. Oh, man, that's some wild shit. Now, this was hilarious. Steven Nelson is a talented dude. I like this, too. I'm not going to get to that. They disrespected my man, Cat, man. I got to get over here to Cat. Shout out to my girl. She took the Shanewz media marketing class. Look at her work, man. She's running laps. She's running laps around a lot of you fake ass YouTubers. You YouTube boxing niggas that sit around and want to just do live streams all day. She runs laps on y'all. And she don't even do views either. This is the Shanewz boxing school right here. Look. Great frames right here. That is Coach Luck and Chico Bradley, a female fighter down in NC. Well, look at this work. Great work, right? Good frames right there. Those are good frames, right? See, she's learning the game, man. This is real media work right here. See that? Now, if I was like the people that critiqued me, I will critique everything about the picture and no. She knows what she's doing. She'll get better equipment and the pictures will be even clearer. But this is media work right here. This is what media work entails, covering a fighter, covering a fight. Take notes, man. You jealous fans, bum, boxing content, live stream creator makers. Guys are disgusting. Respectfully. Well, great job, Miss Johnson. Great work again. Yes, Cat got busy. We seeing that. Shout out to everybody that reposts the stuff too, man. That goes a long way. Shout out to Unc right here, Sharon Brown. Look at Brownie reposting. That's free. Look at that fine fox right here. This is the CDL driver, a comrade, commercial truck driver. Look how fine she is. Newark's finest. That's a grown woman right there. She drives trucks too for a living. So shout out to her. Right. Shout out to the vets right here. My homegirl Eve Smith right here, Army, putting it down. And the head is right here. I gotta get to this, man. You see what I said? This is some nasty work, but they was just getting at my man. Top 5 zestiest Cat moments. Listen, man. If that's what he prefers, that's what he prefers. That does not take away from his balling. That man could ball, man. I love. I'm not just saying this because I'm a Knicks fan, but this right here was a low blow today.
It's crazy because after all that, they took him off the court to put him even closer to the locker room.
Better basketball conference than SEC or the Big East.
SEC. Football.
What you mean?
Oh my God, Joe Lauer! Are you serious right now, big dog?
what movies is made of.
This is what movies
This is what movies is made of. 4 months away, I come back, 2 free throws. Don't worry about it. I got that.
Bro, you're funny as hell.
Did you know I was gonna do it?
Bro, they asked me in media about you.
What?
They really did.
What the? Because outside looking in, like we was like, damn, it's total chaos in Minnesota right now. Like,
no, for sure.
It was like Jimmy versus Minnesota. Like,
I said, let me take this charge real quick. That was probably the worst thing I ever could have done. That man fell right over me. You know, you ever see that? Just like a train ran over.
No
like,
grace.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, how did I do that?
Oh my God. Man, why they getting at my man like this, man? He could ball, man. He could ball, man. He could ball, man. Now, this is an old post. This is an old post. But I was like, yo, they was getting at my guy, man. Is he zesty? Is he could play, though, man. He's very... Is he zesty, though, is the question. Do you think he's zesty? Should it even matter, right? That's his preference. But the man could ball, the man could hoop, man. But I just seen that. I was like, man, why you guys highlighting this, man? He just dropped damn near. He won the game for the Knicks in that fourth quarter. Played a hell of a fourth quarter. If that's what he prefers, that's what he prefers, man. I look. This is my whole look at that. I know what I like. I'm into what I like. I do what I do, man. I do what I do, man. And if that's what they do, that's what they do, man. And hold on, this guy is snoring like a motherfucker, man. Sorry, I had to mute that, man. I had to mute that. You know how that goes. You guys can't have privilege to these calls anymore, man. Well, listen, I'm about to wrap this up. I think I made up for the day yesterday, right? Got a lot of content out today. Oh, yeah. Yawning. Just, did I hear my man snoring? Can y'all hear him snoring? Yo, both of them are in here. But like I said, Daffy is like seasoned. Listen, hold on. I'm gonna be quiet. Pay attention. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, this guy snores, man. That's Brownie on the checker, man. But this is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz. How is the content looking now? And like I said, if he's zesty and does what he does, that's on him. That is definitely on him. But once again, play this back from the beginning. Hassan Campbell, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with others that were saying, like, why do we do what we do for Adam 22? He comes into the neighborhoods and guys just want to crash out for Adam. Why?
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
I'm excited. Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.
Hey.
Here.
Thank you.
Shout out to Shanewz Boxing. This is the news by Shanewz. But hey, What do I know?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Joe Harris Boxing with the Source. Source Experience. But what do I know?
Got it. Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Carmel and holla at me.
Yes, this is Source Talk, Showtime Shanewz. Midi say I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs no introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right. That's right.